Hello students, welcome to my channel. This is Shantanu from ARTY KRAFTY. Students, how are you? I think you all are well and doing well with your studies. Today we will discuss Pahari School of Miniature Paintings along with its origin and development, its main characteristic features and sub-schools. So let's start. In my previous video, we learned Rajasthani miniature paintings along with its origin and development, main characteristic features and sub-schools. We also discussed several Rajasthani paintings separately, namely Maru Ragini, Chogan Players, Krishna on Swing, Banithani and Bharat meets Rama at Chitrakoot. But I have not received any feedback from you, dear students. So please write your feedback at the comment box so that I can make the video for you better and better. Today we will discuss Pahari School of Miniature Paintings. Pahar means mountain in Hindi. So, Pahari School of Miniature Paintings are originating from Himalayan hill kingdoms of North India during 17th to 19th century, notably Basholi, Mankot, Nurpur, Chamba, Kangra, Guler, Mandi and Garhwal. Nayan Sukh was a famous master of the mid 18th century of this Pahari school. Origin: the painting styles developed in the hill states of Punjab and Jammu within and around 5 tributaries of river Sindhu is known as Pahari School of Miniature Paintings. Guler is supposed to be the place of origin of Pahari school according to different scholars. Some scholars consider Basholi, situated on the bank of river Ravi, as the origin place of Pahari school. In 1780 AD, the Guler Kalam was at its peak. Here, Kalam is school. Then it entered Kangra and came to be known as Kangra Kalam. Aurangzeb was a cruel Mughal ruler. He hated painting and music, so most of the Mughal artists went to hill where they got shelter, and there they invented a different new style of painting known as Pahari School of Art. These are the two maps. The first one is Jammu and Kashmir. Here we find Basholi school. The second one is Himachal Pradesh. Here we find Chamba, Nurpur, Kangra, Mandi. This is the map of Uttarakhand. Here we find two sub-schools. The first one is Mankot and the other is Garhwal. Development: the beauty of nature in these mountains inspired the artists. Art and artists flourished here freely and independently with the encouraging patronage of rulers like Raja Sansar Chand, who would not impose any terms in following any style or subject matters. As a result, a pure Hindu art with both Saivite and Vaisnavite themes evolved there. Raja Sansar Chand's period is considered to be the golden period of Kangra school. The finest group of miniatures done in Pahari region is represented by the famous series of the Bhagavata, the Gita Govinda, the Bihari Satsai, the Baramasa and the Ragmala, painted in 1760 to 70 AD. Here we found a fusion of literature and painting. The spiritual love of God, Krishna, and soul, Radha, is beautifully depicted in Pahari school. The main characteristic features of Pahari school of miniature paintings. The first one is diverse subject matters. The subject matters are broadly divided into three categories. One is religious, the second one is romantic, and the third one is general. Depiction of women. Faces of women are in profile and are round in shape. Their nose is almost in line with forehead, eyes are long, narrow and expressive like bows, and the chin is sharp. Depiction of line. Rhythmic lines have been depicted which are smooth in nature and are very fine. The drawings of eyes are very fine and worth praising. Color scheme. Mostly primary colors have been used. Pink, mauve, grey and green have also been used. Golden color is used in large scale. The red colored borders have been used, having an influence of Mughal style. The colors are strong and contrasting. In the garments and ornaments, golden and silver colors have been used. The lightning has been shown through silver color. Garments. Choli, lehenga and transparent dupattas have been worn by women. Male have been shown in pajamas, turban and angrakhas. Depiction of nature, trees, clouds, jungles, mountains, foliages, rivers, aquatic birds, etc. have been depicted beautifully. The rainy season and lightning effects have been nicely painted. Perspective. In spite of having no proper perspective, the Pahari paintings appeal to us. Romantic scenes. Many romantic scenes have been found in Pahari style. Krishna symbolizes God and Radha symbolizes soul in many of these paintings. Folk art. The paintings of Basholi are not classical but folk in nature. Depiction of animals and birds. Most of the Pahari paintings have been painted with animals and birds like deer, swan, cranes, etc. Architecture. Marble palaces, decorated gates, window lattice, curved domes, etc. are in Mughal style. Carpets and curtains too have similar designs. The interior with wine cups, vases and trays show the royal fine sea. Then comes sub-schools. There are 6 principal sub-schools under the Pahari paintings. The first one is Basoli sub-school. Basoli school of Pahari miniature painting that flourished in the Indian hill states during the late 17th and the 18th centuries, known for its bold vitality of color and line. The stylized facial type shown in profile is dominated by the large, intense eyes. The colors are always brilliant with ochre yellow, brown and green grounds predominating. A distinctive technique is the depiction of jewelry by thick raised drops of white paint with particles of green beetles' wings used to represent emeralds. The second sub-school is Guler sub-school. Guler painting had a unique flair of delicacy and a sense of spirituality. The painters under the royal Hindu patronage had been trained in Mughal style of art. This contrast had brought out a different essence of the then Indian culture and its manifestations. The drawings are delicate and precise. Subject matter of these miniature paintings are Bhagavata, the Gita Govinda, the Bihari Satsai, the Baramasa and the Ragmala. The style of these paintings is naturalistic, delicate and lyrical. The female type in these paintings is particularly delicate with well modeled faces, small and slightly upturned nose and the hair done minutely. These are the two paintings which comes under Basoli sub-school. The first one is the churning of the ocean of milk and the second one is the birth of Krishna. These are the two paintings that come under the Guler sub-school. The first one is the divine pair and the second one is Krishna playing Holi. The third sub-school is Kangra. The focal theme of Kangra painting is Sringar, the erotic sentiment. The subjects seen in Kangra painting exhibit the taste and the traits of the lifestyle of the society of that period. Bhakti cult was the driving force and the love story of Radha and Krishna was the main source of spiritual experience. One striking feature of Kangra paintings is the verdant greenery. The style is naturalistic and the great attention is paid to detail. The foliage depicted is vast and varied. This is made noticeable by using multiple shades of green. The Kangra paintings feature flowering plants and creepers, leafless trees, rivulets and brooks. The Kangra artists adopted various shades of the primary colors and used delicate and fresher hues. For instance, they used a light pink on the upper hills to indicate distance. Kangra paintings depict the feminine charm in a very graceful manner. Facial features are soft and refined and the female figures are exceptionally beautiful. Later Kangra paintings also depicted nocturnal scenes and storms and lightning. The paintings were often large and had complex compositions of many figures and elaborate landscapes. The Kangra painters used colors made of vegetable and mineral extracts. They employed cool and fresh colors. Kangra paintings are known for the lyrical blending of form and color. These are the two examples of Kangra school. The first one is rainy season and the second one is Radha and Krishna. This is another example of Kangra school. Here we find Nand, Yashoda and Krishna with kinsmen going to Vrindavan. The fourth sub-school is Kulu Mandi sub-school. The art of painting in Kulu style are an exquisite expression of its ionic beauty. They share many common features with Basholi art as the similarities are stretched to the extent that same painters from Basholi were sent to Kulu to depict life of Lord Rama, the family deity of Pahari rulers, on canvas. The painters have prepared an album of Rama which is famous as Shangari Ramayana. The paintings in Mandi also had their share from Mughal strokes, as on the breakup of Mughal Empire, the painters who had decorated the Mughal courts saw no appreciation and interest in the eyes of the latter rulers. Mandi painters portrayed religious legends of Shiva, parts of Bhagavata and Ramayana. Some paintings have been devoted to the action of Madhurai, as Krishna was known in Mandi. The paintings from this part were known for hardness of facial expression. Chamba Sub-School. It is an important center of Pahari painting which is situated in the Ravi Valley in the heart of the Himalaya mountains. Chamba paintings are quite similar in appearance to Mughal style of paintings, with strong influences of Deccan and Gujarat style also. Chamba paintings are very authentic and informative social documents to the history of those times. These are the two examples of Kulumandi school. The first one, a lady at a toilet, is in sub-school Kulu, and the other one is Shiva Parvati sub-school Mandi. These two paintings are the example of Chamba sub-school. The Oman and Radha and Krishna. The paintings of Chamba encompass both miniatures and murals. Chamba is famous for the miniature Pahari paintings. The themes used in these style of paintings were religious, such as legends of Radha and Krishna, Lord Shiva Parvati, Rama Darbar, Yashoda and Krishna, etc. Romantic ambiences of the rainy season in Chamba have also been painted in various moods and styles. The last one is Garhwal sub-school. The main subjects of the paintings are Krishna Lila, Rukmini Mangal, Ramayana, Mahabharata and Kama Sutra. The women are the focal point in the paintings. They are shown to be near perfect, extremely beautiful women with soft oval shaped faces with a delicate brow and a thin nose, full breasts and a tiny waist. Their ornaments and jewelry are depicted with intricate details. The clothes are often transparent. The trees are depicted as diminutive and round in shape. The glory and grandeur of the nature in the painter's immediate surroundings also reflect in the paintings. These are the two examples that come under Garhwal sub-school. The first one is Lord Shiva and the second one is Krishna lifting Mount Govardhana. These are some more Pahari miniature paintings. This is all about Pahari miniature paintings. For more information, please contact at my mail or website or YouTube channel or my WhatsApp number. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and if there is any doubt, please write it in the comment box below. See you in the next episode. Bye.